Someone tweet us the concept art of a fur dagger. God damn it, did I really just ask them all for dick pics?
Yes, you did.
Motherfucker.
You asked Josh Dubs.
Dubs.
Yeah, exactly.
Cream of the crop.
I co-host one show, and that show is with Josh on Getting Off Topic every Sunday night. Co-host of the year.
Triple H, and of course, the most important one, the mysterious Hispanic Hercules.
Arigato and konnichiwa, bitches. Welcome back to Getting Off Topic. I'm your host, Jimmy, and with me here, as always, it's Bimmy.
Bimmy.
How you doing tonight, Bimmy?
Bimmy.
Same old, huh?
Bimmy.
Yeah, we've been there. We've all been there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Bimmy!
God damn it, Bimmy. Gotta get that head of yours looked at.
Bimmy?
I mean, your head's fine. There's nothing wrong with you whatsoever. Welcome back to Getting Off Topic, ladies and gentlemen. It's the year of sake and Japanese beer and J-pop.
It's supposed to be Asahi, but apparently no one carries Asahi.
Well, Asahi's a little on the expensive side, and I didn't have enough yen to get it tonight. So,
all right. Well,
I'm sorry we had to settle for Kirin.
Oh, it's all good. I'm not worried.
Oh, good.
But what the fuck?
Bimmy! Bimmy!
Just go with that.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're glad you could join us as we get off topic tonight.
Yeah. Let's get off topic. So much going on. There's so much going on.
There is so much going on. A lot of things have been happening because that's how the world works.
I guess, yeah.
You know, apparently. By the way, I do want to, like, you love that fucking video so much we put it into our intro right now. The Tico.
Yeah, no, that I honestly, in all the years that it's been around, I've never seen it.
It's so crazy. Like, I for sure, I thought we had even talked about it before.
I don't know, man.
But
I don't remember it.
Yeah. But still, I'm glad I got to introduce it to you, and I'm glad you find it as hilarious as I do. And it still holds up after like 15 years in terms of hilarity.
In terms of hilarity, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Tico.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, we're banned in Japan.
We're banned in Japan. Hashtag banned in Japan.
Banned in Japan.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing either.
A thing.
I just know that we're banned in Japan now,
and it's interesting to know that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we know that.
Tico.
God damn it! That fucking video never fails to get a laugh out of me. We watched it
at least a giggle. I mean,
dude, for sure. Yeah. No, I showed it to you the first time the other day, and I laughed at it. And then we watched it just now, and we both still laughed at it.
Yeah,
I'm amazed. Like, that shit still holds up. That's fucking great. Comedy's comedy. I love comedy, man. I honestly can't get enough of it. There was a time when I was into like a bunch of like horror movies and stuff, and I still like horror movies, but like I'll take if it was between like a good comedy or a horror movie, I'd probably take a comedy.
What if you got a comedy horror?
Oh, that's even better, bro. That's even fucking better, dude.
Like trauma films.
Well, all right. Well, it's a different kind of like comedy horror than I was thinking. I was thinking more of like shit like Shaun of the Dead, which is, I mean, it's not so much horror, but it is comedy. But there's also, what is it, Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, comedy horror.
That's a slasher.
Yes, and it's good.
That's a slasher, yeah, right?
But yes, comedy horror movies I love
Okay, just real quick, I want to say what up, James?
Oh, hi,
what
James.
What it do, James? Oh, yes. Yeah, the number one
white Mexican duo podcast in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be beat. Can't be beat.
Beat this, yo, bro, radio. But yeah, so what were we talking about?
We were talking about Dragon Force.
Dragon Force. Band Dragon Force that we're totally all the way into and huge fans of now.
Hell yeah. All about D&D, yes. Baby.
D&D. Dude, there's some sometimes like reading about some of these like D&D experiences and stories. Like they sound fucking epic. I've never played D&D. And
it's basically a storytelling within your friends, and it's there's stories that are fun, and you're gonna remember them for the rest of your days because someone rolled a 6 or some shit,
right? Or a critical failure. Yeah. I know the lingo. All right, I listen to a super nerdy, completely inclusive D&D podcast.
Yeah, they are inclusive as shit. I tried listening to them, and they're like, "You don't belong here."
Did you really?
Yeah.
Aw, I'm sorry.
Like, I tried listening to 2 episodes, and it was just like, that was the sense. You don't belong here.
Like, you don't belong here as in listening to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get, like, it's like, my relationship with this podcast is interesting. Like, I enjoy the story. I enjoy that it's a dad and, and his 3 sons playing D&D together. And everything, but like, sometimes they're so concerned about fucking not pissing certain people off that they piss off other people.
And that's the thing is I can't listen to it because they're always retracting shit because they're trying to appease absolutely everybody.
Like I said,
and it's like, dude, just play your fucking game and have fun with it.
And like I listen to it, and I still listen to it even though like they completed their initial story and they've moved on to like a different play style. Even it's like not even D&D. It's a different tabletop kind of a game.
Okay.
But like I'm kind of interested in the story, and like I said, it's just like there are some funny moments, and it's storytelling. I like listening to ongoing stories, and but yeah, there's like I can't listen to anything or read anything by fans or the community because I just like they're reading too much into it, or they're offended by something that's completely fucking stupid.
Right.
And, and sometimes the guys address it or they address certain things that are concerns that people have. Like, oh, is this going to be, sexist or racist or, and they have to be like, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Like, I know that this kind of a setting, this time period is pretty racist and sexist. I'm leaving those elements out of this storytelling. And it's like, I don't...
But see, like, everyone wants to forget history and...
Right.
And but the thing like, is people already have done that. They have completely forgotten history and done fucking repeated it already.
Believe me, I fucking know. I know. Like, it pisses me off. But even though, like... But it's a fantasy setting, so in this fantasy setting, racism and sexism doesn't exist, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's fine, but it's like so many... Even the people that, like, these... Like, I feel like storytelling-wise...
Even if it didn't exist, it shouldn't even have been brought up. It just shouldn't have been included.
Even if he decided that wasn't going to be into it, like, just the fact that he had to address it initially,
it's stupid.
Like, I don't like, it's a fantasy world. I don't care if racism or sexism exists as long as you tell a good fucking story. I'll listen to fucking George Carlin stand-up comedy and find it just as funny as like Jerry Seinfeld's comedy in terms of like cleanliness and like crassness.
And if you think about it, like George Carlin would be so boycotted nowadays.
Oh, of course. Do you think? No. Like, George Carlin would not exist.
But he would
today.
though. He would.
And like he would keep doing what he's doing.
But that's
what
would challenge him, and he would take that challenge.
Oh yeah, he would. And Miss you, George Carlin.
If he was around, society would have been better.
Yes, there would have been. I think because he was such an influential comedian.
He was an influencer before these Instagram influencers were a thing.
I don't consider that an influencer.
That's what they're called, though. They're called influencers.
Yeah, I know that their language and words, but
that's so racist. What do you have against Instagrammers?
Nothing. I don't have anything against Instagram. It's just
Instagram's their terms,
fake.
And it's
Instagram's fake.
Yeah, it is.
So, but no, like, yeah, George Carlin, I don't think would be too tolerated in this climate. But if he just appeared and say
that's why we still have a MySpace, because MySpace is not fake.
MySpace is not fake. Yobo Radio on MySpace. But George Carlin, if he, let's say, like, he never existed in the past, and he all of a sudden came out and started doing some of those jokes and stuff, like, he would be for sure in a lot of places,
true,
shut out, or he'd receive a lot of bad press and negativity towards him. I don't
think that would be a thing, though, because his voice and the way he delivered his message was so powerful and funny that you could not ignore it in a, because he always had a point.
He did. And guys, like for me, growing up in as a pastor's son, and growing up in the church and religion, and being a Christian for most of my life, or the beginning of my life at least, once I started, after I turned 18, 19, and started looking at shit my own way, or seeing movies my parents never let me see, listening to music my parents never let me listen to, George Carlin and I would say also Penn Jillette were a couple of guys that made me rethink my perspective.
You know what was funny?
What's that?
Is growing up, my parents never really told me that I couldn't listen to anything or watch anything, whatever.
Right.
Until I brought home an ICP album.
Oh no shit! That was
and my
was
mom
the
was
one
like,
album.
What are you listening to? And I'm like, I'm listening to rap. And she's like,
get that shit.
No, she was like, I don't know about this, because I listened to rap all the time back then. You know what I mean? And this was just a different form of rap.
Yeah, what you're saying is that they should be making fresh off the boat, but about you. In your childhood,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Early 90s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, and I listened to this, and she's like, I don't know. And then I played Who's Going Chicken Hunting, and she's like, you can't listen to this.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck that. And then I became a juggalo because she said I couldn't listen to this.
Woo woo.
You know what I mean?
Fuck that. If your mom won't listen to ICP, get yourself a new mom. Yeah, dude, juggalo for life. Whoop whoop. But no, I was restricted from a lot of music and TV. And
do you remember your first rated R movie?
First rated R movie that I
went to the theater to see?
Yes, it would probably be. Was Titanic rated R?
No.
Really?
No.
It was PG-13, even though Kate Winslet was fully nude on screen.
It was PG-13.
No shit. All right. Well, I saw that. My mom took me to see that movie.
But it was artful.
Right, but she made me close my eyes.
It was artful. My first rated R movie was Double Impact with dual Jean-Claude Van Damme's, baby.
There's two Jean-Claude Van Damme's?
Jean-Claude Van Damme's. He played his own twin brother.
Holy shit, man! That's too much. That's too much. I'm surprised
there was a sex scene. There was a sex scene in the movie
between him. He had sex with his
twin. Well, it was close. I mean, there was a love interest that the good Jean-Claude Van Damme had, and then the bad Jean-Claude Van Damme.
It was evil
Jean-Claude with her.
What is this? Double Impact?
Yeah.
All right, put that on the list. I haven't seen that one.
Double Impact.
I gotta watch that one.
They go to an island to hide out and everything, and that's where they. But yeah, it's fucking dual Van Dammes.
Dual Van Dammes. That sounds like a hell of a movie. So I was reading what James was saying about he would always go to church every week, but then they would listen to Kevin Bloody Wilson, etc., and were encouraged to steal by mother.
Your mom encouraged you to steal?
Your mom encouraged you to steal? And I'm sorry, I don't know who Kevin Wilson is.
I don't know. Let's look him up.
I don't recognize his name.
Is it Kevin Bloody Wilson?
I will say this. I remember being over at my Czechoslovakian friend's house, and his parents didn't speak a word of English.
Okay, I see. It's comedy music. It's
oh, nice.
Like
all right, I love some comedy
folk
music.
Right? Is that what it is? Like comedy folk?
It is Kevin. It is Kevin Bloody Wilson. That's funny.
Let's see.
I'm the sort of bloke that'd like to think that if I could go back in time, Banjo and Henry and even Ned Kelly would all be good mates of mine. Because they're piss pots, poets, and outlaws. I can relate to that.
It's New Zealand country? Is that what it is? Or is it
no,
Australian
like,
country?
You know who there's an American comedian does this is like Ron something. Yo, what up, Strange? We're listening to Kevin Bloody Wilson. Straight out of New Zealand. I like it. This is catchy. That's funny as fuck, man.
The funny thing is if I would have played this, well, you know, my mom was like, "You can't listen to certain music."
Yeah.
This would have been okay.
Yeah, this would have passed. That's funny. Just because it's funny and silly sounding, more than like
it's more country sounding because she was okay with country music.
Oh, because she was American
for sure.
But no, there's an American comedian who does kind of a similar thing where he's a redneck, cowboy, you know, deep south looking motherfucker, cowboy hat wearing. But he plays like country songs in that style, but as like, you know, joke songs.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, he's an Aussie. Oh, Aussie singer.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you, James? I'm curious. How do you, as a New Zealander, feel about Aussies? Like, cause is there like them Australians?
Okay,
and the Australians are like New Zealanders, fuck them. I don't know. I'm just curious because Cotton Eye Joe, yeah,
fuck yeah, dude.
I
just need to update Strange and James because they didn't hear this earlier, but Japan has banned Yobro Radio.
Yes, we were banned in Japan.
All because we wanted to have sake and Asahi.
Okay, thank you, James, for your opinion. Yes, he says personally he doesn't feel anything about Aussies.
Yeah, neither do I.
I like Aussies. I want to go to Australia,
meatheads,
man.
Though.
They are meatheads. Well, they're a bunch of rapists and murderers, you know?
Did I tell you about the time I got into a fight with the dude who wanted to go to New Zealand and open up a male brothel? And I'm like, that's gay.
What?
I'm like, that's gay. And he's like, fuck you, I'm not gay. I'm like, I'm not calling you gay. I'm calling your idea gay. He's like, that's not gay. They fuck whatever. He's like, they have a saying in Australia. If it feels good, fuck it.
Damn.
And I'm like, that's gay. And I'm like, and right. He wanted to like legit like throw down because I straight out called his idea gay. Come on, I'm all male brothel.
That is gay. It is gay. I'm not saying like he doesn't have to be gay, but if he wants to make money, but that's gay.
Not only that, this dude prayed to Valhalla.
Oh, that's pretty gay. I'm gonna tell you right now, like as someone who like I have a tattoo inspired by Odin's spear on my leg because I dig like the Viking Norse mythology, but the idea of Valhalla because its idea of Valhalla is you're literally just with a bunch of other guys. That's what Valhalla is. Valhalla is fighting, fighting, feasting, and fighting, feasting, and drinking. So like that's what it is. That's their idea of heaven. That's the Viking idea of heaven, is literally spending your eternity, your afterlife, with your fellow men who you fought alongside with and died with in battle, fucking spending all day feasting and just fucking killing each other. Like, that's literally what there is. Like, that's what you just fucking gorge yourself on all this food and this mead, and then you go and you fucking fight your brothers. And that's the idea of heaven for Vikings.
Okay. Gay!
Right? Gay! And that dude is gay for wanting to open up an all-male brothel.
Okay. And to fill Strange in, gross. To fill Strange in on the update with Japan and J-pop and sake, no, we're keeping it. We're drinking sake tonight, and
Speaking of which,
we got Kieran because Asahi also banned Yo Bro Radio.
Yeah.
Because, oh, you can't use us. We're not sponsoring you.
Actually,
blah, blah, blah.
I preemptively banned them.
Fuck those dudes.
Yeah, Kieran all the way.
So now it's not even J-pop; it's J-rock.
J-rock, that's right.
Yeah,
Can we get some more J-rock going?
J-rock
Can we
and
get some
J-metal.
loudness up in here?
They're not J-rock though. They're English.
But I still like them. I still like them a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me find a Japanese band.
All right.
I'm gonna play these guys. Strange.
I will get us more.
We're listening
sake.
to J-metal. Whoa. Sing Sao is actually a Chinese beer, not a Japanese beer.
Right. That's right.
That's like Tiger. Tiger is a Thai beer. So we go Kirin or Asahi. And that's it, dude.
Yes. And cheap sake.
Come by! You know what's funny is this band usually sings in Japanese, but this song is in English. Huh. This dude has a fucking awesome metal English voice, though. Like, he can, or no,
yeah.
like, he can fucking sing, dude.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. What am I missing, James? I'm sorry. We stepped. I stepped away for a second and came back to a wall of text from you.
We're gonna get more copyright strikes for playing this song. By the way,
we're still gonna be. We're banned in Japan. Banned in Japan.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yobo Radio # banned in Japan,
dude. But eventually, like, Japan could, like. Last episode, we got like 5 copyright strikes on on all those Japanese songs we played, and they were all like Sony Entertainment shit.
Yeah, Sony will fuck us, but we're PlayStation players. I love Sony.
Then they'll ban our accounts and shit like that because they're assholes.
I don't want to stop playing J-pop or J-rock though.
I know, neither do I.
This is good shit.
All right, so
what does James? Japan.
What does James got going on here?
Please don't ban us.
Holy shit, dude.
Plutarch report.
You're a Plutarch. You're a Plutarch. Who's a Plutarch? Tico, Tico, Tico. You're a Plutarch.
Are you typing a whole article up?
No. You don't have to be sorry about anything.
Only lets you type 2. Oh, okay. It's all right.
Is there a clear, like, hardcore, like women are not as equal to men in New Zealand?
Is that what he's saying?
No. I'm just asking.
Oh.
Because I think it's that way in Australia.
Is it?
I think so. And that's why a lot of, like, the gender things are coming up. And a lot of, like, the pay gap shit and everything like that, because it originated from Australia and then it went to the UK and then, like, eventually here.
Oh, he says only if you're Maori. Maoris apparently don't appreciate their wives.
Maori chicks can be kind of hot sometimes.
It's true. I mean, Jason Momoa, look at him. And then imagine a female version of him. Think about how hot she'd be.
See, you've already forgotten about Roman Reigns, bro. Look at Roman Reigns.
I think Jason Momoa is hotter than Roman Reigns. I'm just going to say.
Who would be... So, if Jason Momoa and Roman Reigns had a gay sex scene, who would be the top and who would be the...
Ooh, it would be about 50-50, I think.
Wrong. The Rock comes in and fucks both of them.
Yes, in an effort to make a more powerful Maori. So what? Check out a movie called Once Were Warriors. Okay, all right. Like honestly, like the Maori like history and their customs is very fascinating to me. Like as most indigenous people's customs were, even like the Anasazi, the Inca, Navajo, all the ho-ho-cum, Hopi.
You're a ho-ho-cum.
Hell yeah, man! For $50, I'll be a ho-ho-cum all day. But yeah, man. No, I definitely want to check that out, James.
As much as I was trying to like avoid copyright strikes today,
we can't. You gotta avoid them.
I just realized that I played that song, and we're gonna get a copyright strike.
#unban Yobro Radio from Japan. Yes, because I want to go back there.
When I found out that Japan banned us, I started watching a lot of Japanese porn.
Did you get across Uratsuki Doji?
I don't like Japanese porn. It's annoying to the ears.
Wait, Japanese porn or hentai?
No, Japanese porn. I don't watch hentai. What the fuck? What am I, 12?
I don't know, man. I mean, you never know.
Yeah, no. Just because you like hentai doesn't mean everyone. When I say Japanese porn, I don't mean cartoons. I mean Japanese chicks going.
In my defense, no, it's very off-putting. You're right. Plus they blur pubic hair, which is very bizarre.
No, you can find uncensored.
I know you
Japanese
you can find uncensored versions, but for the most part, I mean, at least when I was looking at Japanese porn a lot back in the day, there was pixelated pubic hair, which made no sense to me. It just showed full-on penetration. Yeah, no, that's how Japanese porn is. The girls scream and they don't want
They don't scream,
it.
They squeak.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, the ones I did, they screamed, or squealed.
Gross.
Depending on how you looked at it. But yeah, man. And that's how he finished.
And the majority of videos that I've been coming across for Japanese porn, when dude jizzes on chick's face, she always seems way more disgusted.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like not.
See, this is interesting because I've read from people, I've read posts online from people who've had like Japanese girlfriends, or at least one or two. And sometimes they say that, like, yeah, like, I had this Japanese girlfriend once, and, like, every time we had sex, she would act like, no, like, get off of me. So I would stop, and she'd be like, what are you doing? And he's like, you said no. She's like, what did you, like, what, like, she thought something was wrong with him. Like
she's full spread eagle and, like flapping her flaps and shit.
And then no,
I don't want it.
Right, but
as she's diddling her bean.
Yeah, but apparently it's like
tickle.
That's right up there with fur daggers. I'm gonna, god damn it. No, but it's apparently like that.
Whenever you hear that sound effect now, you're just gonna see a Japanese chick going tickle.
God damn it.
I'm surprised Japanese chicks don't say that well. They flick their beans.
Some of them do. You haven't watched enough. Tickle.
I just want to put like sound effects into Japanese porn now.
And what's weird is no one would know the difference.
Make it like a Dragon Ball Z video.
So it goes on for like a half hour, and then it continues in the next video for a half hour.
And then like the first half of that video.
Tune in next time on Vagina Ball Z.
Yeah, and then it's just chick getting sprayed onto like Kamehameha onto the wall, just jizz.
Kamehameha jizz.
Kamehameha jizz.
Come come ha. I need. And he does, instead of the spirit bomb, he does the semen bomb. I call forth all of the men of this planet.
The cum bomb.
Give
dude.
me
it's a
your
cum bomb.
jizz.
Yeah, and then all dudes jack off at the same time, and all sperm just flows into the spirit bomb. And what do you think happened to Mars?
Ooh, that's why the rover is gone. They got hit with a jizz tornado.
A jizz tornado.
Sorry, I'm just sitting here thinking about all the Japanese porn I watched.
Over the years?
Yeah. Or yesterday, depending on how you look at it. I mean, yeah. I mean, yesterday would be part of over the years, technically, but yeah.
Yeah, my battery's dying.
Don't jerk off so much. I don't know. That's just the advice I try to give myself, but it doesn't work.
Why would you, not
jerk off so much, or
yeah.
Jerk off why? Like you're saying, like,
I mean, I
should jerk off
understand
as much as I do already.
I understand No Nut November and shit like that, but
have you?
It's not November every month.
Have you been to that subreddit No Fap?
No. Why? Why wouldn't you want to fap though?
No, I know, but do you know that that's a thing?
Yeah, no, I know it's a thing, and it's supposed to help you be all
they
high
honestly
energy
believe,
and lets you accomplish tasks and things like that, and blah blah blah.
And
blah.
it's supposed to help you get a girlfriend and blah blah blah, and you'll be more desirable the less you jerk off or whatever.
You'd be shooting ropes like a Kamehameha all over.
Right. But no, it's just so
bizarre. You lost control of your Kamehameha, and you're flying around. Kamehameha.
But no, dude, it's weird that line of thinking, and it's honestly so natural. Like the youth pastor that was at my church when I was a kid, overall he was a terrible youth pastor. For someone who's supposed to be honestly, I felt like a man of God. I felt like he was a bit of a dick. But he did say something that was
is People Are Idiots a subreddit?
People Are Idiots a subreddit?
Are idiots.
There's maybe there's a lot of fucking subreddits, man.
But they name it something stupid.
There's sometimes
look at this shoe eaters.
Yeah, well, there's idiots fighting things.
Yeah.
There's kids are fucking stupid. That's a fun one to watch. But yeah, I don't know if there's one directly called People Are Idiots.
Subpar humans or some shit like that, because Reddit's stupid. I fucking hate
Reddit. Can be
Reddit.
Stupid, yes.
Reddit is susceptible to Russian propaganda or Russian trolls
and Chinese censorship.
Yeah,
that's right.
No,
censorship.
It's susceptible to all that garbage.
You know why?
And even though, if you look at the community
why,
and they're
though?
like, "Oh, we're strong, independent-minded," and blah blah.
But you
blah,
know why
blah.
though?
Why?
Because everybody has a price.
True. Everyone who I believe that. Remember when Reddit this last couple weeks was like, I'm giving out 3 games. I'm giving out 2 games. I'm giving out $500 worth of games. I think that was the Chinese government just buying the American public.
Probably
buying fucking Reddit with games.
Yeah, no,
and they're all 10-cent games, and they're all 10-cent. PUBG. It's all PUBG.
Yeah, shit. That's
Chinese owned.
Yeah,
PUBG's Chinese owned. I don't know if you know that.
That makes sense. Because why not? But god damn it, I need more J-pop or J-rock.
Yeah, so do I.
Put some on.
I don't have any.
Put on the loudness.
I'm not. They're not J-rock.
They're gonna ban us in Japan if we keep playing J-pop. Apparently. God damn it.
All right, hold on.
I love your music too much, Japan. Why are you doing this to me?
We're gonna lose our YouTube channel already.
Meh. Well, meh.
I don't like that.
You don't like that? Well, then we'll
This song sucks.
This is not that... Okay, fine.
These guys suck, too. This is not a Japanese band. Neither is this one.
That looked like a gay Hanson band.
All right, we're just going to play this.
Yeah.
God damn it. Fuck you, copyright strikes, apparently. Yo, oh shit. Yo, so you went and listened to Furusawa, huh? And I'm glad you liked him, man. I know, he talks a lot about J-wrestling. He's all about New Japan and all that shit, you know. And that's great, dude. And I dig Furusawa for what he does every single, like, I'm gonna get him on the show.
Oh yeah. That'd be fun to talk to him.
I talked to him for half an hour and it didn't even feel like half an hour. Like, It was like, holy shit, it's half an hour already. All right, dude, I'm gonna let you go. All right, bye. And he just hangs up.
That's awesome. Like, see, like, I only know him as someone that you listen to, so it'd be interesting to talk to him. And also, you said his favorite game is Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah,
and I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him about that game.
He claims that's the only game he's ever had like a connection to all the characters with.
Dude, there is something very interesting about that game. Like, as someone who enjoys like fantasy RPGs,
the only thing I learned from that game is
building.
wolves attacking packs.
Wolves hunting packs. Yes, over and over again. Thank you, James Marsden.
Yeah.
Yes, but I would be interested to talk to him, and for sure, especially talk about that game.
Yeah.
I never beat it though, but there were some fucking pretty epic moments in that game for me.
Yeah, no, he totally talks about his life and being drunk, dude. All right. I've been listening to Furusawa for a good portion of 5 years now.
Yeah.
Like, since his very first, like, shitty podcast, you know, that was shit. Right. You know, I've listened to him consistently since he was Maple Crunch. He wasn't even Furusawa. It was Maple Crunch.
Mintberry Crunch.
And you know, and that's I followed pretty much everything he's done audio wise.
Yeah.
You know, because he does. Yeah. He also does New Japan commentaries on Vimeo.
Oh,
so
okay. That's crazy.
James, you go over there and search the Big Kibosh, and you'll find the commentaries and shit like that. Or he posts them on his website.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool as fuck. Oh yeah, yeah. See, you know, I know from hearing from you that he's an interesting dude. I've listened to a couple of his shows with you, and yeah, he definitely would be someone I'd be interested to get on the show and talk to. I'm sure people would be interested to hear him as well.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you like it, dude.
One of his podcasts was 8 hours.
Yeah,
damn.
Dude, he's done 8 hour long. Like, he's been done part of a 24-hour cast, or it was a donation thing. So whenever someone donated, you know, you can donate $10 for an extra 30 minutes or $20 for an hour and stuff like that.
That's crazy. That's like that Twitch couple that they don't do it anymore. I don't think though. They stopped doing it for a while, but they used to do shots for donations.
Oh yeah, that one dude used to do it. Remember, he jumped in his pool one night
Oh yeah. No, he tackled his Christmas tree into his swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yes, as like a fucking dare. Like that was. They used him and his wife because I remember watching them. They used to each take a shot for like a $5 donation. So they'd be playing video games and they're like, all right, well, for every $5 we'll do a shot. And then like it got to a point where they're like, we literally cannot drink anymore. Like this is like unhealthy for us.
Could you do an 8-hour podcast? I mean, of course, there's music breaks and everything like that, but
yeah, I mean, under the right circumstances, for sure. Yeah.
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 I don't know. Maybe we're gonna think about doing an 8-hour show on YouTube.
Yeah. And it'll be called #Unban Yobro Radio from Japan.
Yeah.
Because we love you, Japan.
Dude, I'm starting to like not like Japan with all their vending machine food.
What?
And
what are you talking about? You've never even been to Japan.
Oh, just because we have beer in vending machines over here. We're the greatest country on the planet. And
you honestly get that vibe?
What? You love Sega? Yeah, Sega started here, buddy. That's right. What? Nintendo? Nintendo's your shit? Guess what? Nintendo's been around since the 1890s here in Japan. We were feudal playing Nintendo when you guys were riding horseback.
Dude, there's something lost in translation because I honestly feel that you were completely missing the humbleness of the Japanese people.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you bombed the shit out of us. We do not forget that.
No, they still banned us.
You're offended. It's because we use their shit without permission. We deserve to be banned from Japan.
Oh, should I kowtow to them now?
That's racist as fuck.
Isn't that the thing though? Like you fucking like, I'm sorry. And then they're like, okay, USA. And then you like
no, dude.
Drink some Asahi and you're good?
No. What? No.
Oh. Well,
are you getting your
I guess I am lost in translation.
Are you getting your like your foreign relations advice from Peter Griffin or some shit? Like
no, I got it from what's his name? From Michael Keaton.
Oh yeah, that guy's going to hell.
Michael Keaton? Why? Because he did a bad Batman?
Who's the one I'm thinking of?
Remember that was the movie like Michael Keaton, he goes to Japan because he's like a head of a car company and he has to work in Japan and they're shaming these guys by putting ribbons in them and he has to kowtow to the fucking superiors.
Kirk Cameron.
Kirk Cameron's definitely going to hell.
Yeah, that's who I keep thinking of.
No, I'm Michael Keaton, dude.
I don't know why I get them confused. I think it's the Japanese beer because you know what? I'm drinking so much sake and Japanese beer that I'm. Yeah, there's definitely sake left. But I'm starting to see the world through Japanese eyes, and all white people look the same now.
I'm not white though.
What?
What?
Yeah, because I got Kirk Cameron confused with Michael Keaton.
Oh. See, you just pictured a Japanese chick flicking her bead, didn't you?
Well, in a way, like at the same time, I pictured a Mario going into a tube, but
into her vagina.
But it was
she goes,
no,
tickle,
well,
tickle, tickle.
Yeah, well, it at the same time overlaid on top of that was fingers going into a Japanese vagina whose pubic hair was blurred because you get it, it's a Japanese porn video.
The Mario green tunnel was blurred. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
In the original Japanese version on the Famicom, yes, it was blurred.
Yes, it was blurred.
We love you, Japan. #Unbrand Yobro Radio from Japan.
God damn it.
But yes, there is sake left. If you were asking, yes, there's left sake.
Look, see, copyright, right? We already got it.
Copyright issues detected. We have
your stream may be temporarily blocked.
It's fucking copyright prime.
Dude,
copyright
we're
issues
getting
detected.
our asses chewed out because we're using copyright material because these Japanese people don't want us using their music. They're like, no, Ham, you've proven yourself to not like Japanese wrestling, and we don't like that.
Yes, you need to take that back now.
I don't like Japanese wrestling.
Ooh, now we're banned from Japan again.
Just because I don't like Japanese wrestling doesn't mean I'm deserve to be banned from Japan, dude.
You also don't like Japanese porn. You've said that. And
I didn't say that. I just said I have to watch it with the sound off.
But how will you know if she doesn't like it?
I don't know. I mean...
I know. It's stupid. Honestly. Tico, Tico, Tico. God damn it. God damn it, Japan. Of course. Of course it was you. It was always you, Japan.
We're blocked, dude. We're gonna get so many copyright strikes throughout the fucking... We're gonna, like, lose this account.
We're gonna be, like, super high. Just on the run. Making YouTube channel after YouTube channel.
Rogue YouTube channels?
Yeah. Get to our backup channel, guys. Get to the backup. Get in the time machine. Get in the time machine.
That's the first channel that has to be a backup is gonna be called Tico Tico Tico.
Yes. As today's episode is titled, yes.
Or at least Tico Tico.
Tico Tico, yes. And then we'll just play it back. We'll record that and then play it over and over again. Just on repeat.
Tico Tico Tico.
Yeah, we just record Tico. And then we record that. And then on repeat, we do it 4 times.
And it'd be the Yo Bro Radio in between the legs as the blur.
And a blurred green pipe.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah, we figured out an exit strategy.
Well,
should we?
Yeah, if we lose this, because yeah, we do nothing but fucking. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why he can't. Look at that. That's why he can't be here anymore.
Yeah, no.
Because we got kicked off. We got kicked off Yo Bro Radio. James, I miss you, man.
Yo Bro Radio got banned from Yo Bro Radio.
Yep. We got kicked off.
We're in the Destiny 2 categories?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Is that automatic?
Yeah,
Did you put us in
I put that on there automatic,
okay.
so it's just there. Like, I can change it.
I'm sorry, I still
I tried to do Apex Legends, but Apex Legends isn't there yet.
Oh, it's that new.
It's that new.
Damn.
I don't know. Maybe it's there now because YouTube is up on their shit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll just Ape Escape.
See, it's not there.
Yeah, still not there. But,
oh wait, yes it is.
Ooh. Damn.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
I still can't believe that game came out of nowhere. Yeah, we were talking to what's her name the other night on Destiny. You know, about her playing that game.
She quit the game so she can go play that game.
Yeah.
There's a problem there.
Mm-hmm. But it's weird. Like, I will say this, like a couple times, like I've been like, I need to do something.
That game's still in beta.
Is it in beta?
That's basically what it is now. Because they're gonna add the bunch of shit where you pay to win, like loot box type shit. They're changing the play structure
already.
Right.
God
Well,
damn.
the reason why is because they got sucked everyone in with a free for all of everything you can do.
Yeah, and now
it's like, all right, we're making some money off this now.
God damn, dude. Like, fucking A. What's New Zealander on top of the world? Jay White.
No, I knew he's actually my favorite wrestler.
Huh. All right. Really, he is.
Yeah,
I've never heard you talk about him.
Well, it's because I don't talk about the guys that I like.
Ah, yes. Okay.
I appreciate them. So the reason why is because once I start saying this guy's awesome, they start blowing up.
Right. Because so you're basically saying you curse them.
Not curse them. I put it out in the ether that they deserve a winning chance in professional wrestling, and it happens. And
then why haven't you been talking? Is you don't want him to be a successful wrestler?
Jay White?
Yes.
It's not that I don't want him to. It's I'm kind of selfish in the wrestlers that I do like, because when they're getting to the point where they become a superstar, they don't do the things they were doing prior because they learn to work smart
and play it safe. Like
Look at Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho matches are all pretty much the same, and he had a fucking 6-star match with Kenny Omega.
Well, I was gonna say that reminds me of like GSP. Like once he got his title, right? His fights started getting boring as fuck. Like, sure, he defended his title every time, but his fights were boring.
Yeah, he was a defensive fighter.
Yeah, that's all he was doing. He was taking advantage of like the point system.
It's not that. That's a whole different thing. That's talking MMA.
No, that's true. You're right.
We're talking
right. That
professional
is different than
wrestling.
Professional wrestling. Like if you're talking about a guy he starts
building steam, they cool him off when he gets to the big time.
Yeah. So and I see what you're saying. There have been a lot of guys that I know of or I've seen.
Or they work smart. They work the WWE style, which is a very smart style. Look at Chris Jericho and the way he works, man. Every single match he does is like uniquely the same but different.
Right. And they're all equally entertaining.
It's like you were in a match with Chris Jericho, so your skills need to be on par with Chris Jericho to have a decent match.
Right.
And if you can kind of bring it up and make him think outside the box, then you're a great wrestler like Kenny Omega, right?
Yes. Okay.
But Jay White, dude, he's a really good showman and a very good wrestler.
Right. Well, that's awesome, man. He's from New Zealand.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man. The All Blacks and the Supreme Jay White.
New Zealand's unstoppable. And we're the #1 white Mexican duo podcast in New Zealand.
Wait, what is that? Who's this? What he's what champion?
IWGP?
Heavyweight champion? Yeah, yes. Baby.
92. He was born in 92.
That's insane.
What? He was like, what, 26?
Yeah.
27 maybe? 26.
Jay White.
Quick maths. Jay White.
Forrest Sawa on his Twitter handle for probably 3 months. He changed his Twitter handle name to Jay Supreme White or what was it? Or Jay White Supremacist.
Oh, damn. Damn, what the fuck?
It's just it's a shocking. It's a shock jock, type of, and that's what it was.
Jay White Supreme, maybe.
Yeah, no, it was.
I mean, you could
Jay White Supremacist.
If you call
it was just
Jay
a play
White
on
Supreme.
words, and so it was just a shocking thing. And he was running through what was it? It was some event New Japan ran recently.
All right, where they
it was like Stardome something, or I don't know what it was.
Stardome, blurred pubic hair.
It's at
stadium.
the Tokyo Dome or some shit, and it was.
Of course, yes, the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah,
dude, you were you heavy that heavy into anime when you were like in middle school, high school?
I was heavy into Dragon Ball Z.
All right. Like I started like branching out, like because there were a lot of animes.
I didn't want to branch out though because all the other stuff I didn't really like because of the sounders and maybe Pokemon was the closest one, and the only reason why is because Brock saved that for me.
Brock, yes, and his perverted ways,
his funny perverted ways where he was always like Nurse Joy.
Well, no,
or the cop,
Nurse Joy, or some other hot piece of anime-ish.
They weren't even hot piece of anime-ass. They were just cartoon characters. When you start talking that way, it creeps me out.
But no,
I told you about the when I had my Playboy subscription, like the Playboy with Marge came in.
Yeah.
And I didn't even find it. I thought that was 100% a comedic thing. Right. And my friends at the time were like, "Was it hot?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Was it hot?" Like,
oh no, dude! I've seen some Simpsons porn.
It's a cartoon.
I've seen Simpsons porn and Family Guy porn, way back in the day.
Giggity.
Yeah. There's one called I've seen fucking, God damn it. There's one that I just fucking thought of right now. goof troop porn.
Gross. I'm done with this. I'm turning something on.
All right.
God
yeah,
damn
you
it.
probably should.
What the fuck?
We're gonna be banned everywhere now.
Don't you want this pussy?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
What the fuck, man? I don't even know what to play right now because I'm just kind of shocked and bewildered. What's this? Oh, god damn it, man.
J-pop, Saki, Kieran.
Listen to this.
Do you ever see the Kiko, the old Kikomon soy sauce commercial?
I haven't heard the song in so long, man. I'm just... Alright, yes, I have.
Yeah,
and that's racist as fuck.
What do you mean
You
it's
say
racist
I'm
as
racist?
fuck?
That commercial was racist.
It was.
Kikomon. I don't know.
What do you mean? What's racist about
it? It wasn't. I'm just trying to... You're trying to be like real, and I'm trying to joke and play, and you're like... But it's Kikomon. I love Kikomon. Why would you talk that way about my Kikomon?
I was... Okay. I'm just... Alright. Yes, and?
Yeah, that's exactly it. And Kikomon.
All right.
Go on. No, what's up with Kikomon?
You wanted to listen to the song. I'll let you
No, I was just... What's up with Kikomon?
No,
I'm turning this song off then. This song just causes nothing but pain.
All right. Nobody asked you to put it on. If that's what happens.
Tell me what to do.
I'm not... I know. I didn't tell you what to do at all. I'm not telling you what to do.
All right, we're back in getting off.
So there was a
topic
Kikomon soy sauce commercial where Kikomon was like a superhero and he beat up all the other condiments. But
I do remember that.
It was like ya dami dari da Kikomon. Like,
tell me that's not racist as fuck.
But it was a Japanese fucking commercial. Like, how is it racist? They made that commercial.
They made that commercial. But they played it on United States TV?
No, they didn't play it on United States TV. I had to search the internet to find it. Then what commercial am I thinking
about that where some, like, produce, like, beats everything up in the fucking, like, fridge, and then when they open the fridge, they're like, oh, Kikomon.
I don't know. I've never seen that commercial on TV.
Like, I remember it, like, beating everything's ass.
I know that sounds familiar, but I don't think it was a Kikomon commercial. The one that I saw was like
in Japan when you went to Japan.
No, it was.
Did you watch TV when you went to Japan, or were you too busy doing shit?
I watched maybe a little bit of TV, but I was mostly I was on that island that didn't have TV or I mean it barely had electricity. But no, I mean I've seen, you know, storefronts and stuff, but the Kikomon commercial I'm talking about, like I was shown that on the internet way back in like when I was in high school. Like my friend had to like look it up for me. It's a Japanese commercial and it was like animated. But the one you're talking about where there's one where he beats a still racist. It's still racist even though it's a Japanese made it. All right, fine. But yeah, I just was super entertained by it. It was back in the time when I seen the Mario twins. Hey slave, what you do today? Wrong.
Tico.
God damn it. Yeah, dude. Anyways, I still couldn't believe you hadn't seen that.
Ah, dude. In all the years I've been scouring the internet,
I just got to say that like in a lot of the things that like. There's a lot of stuff where you're like, oh, you've never seen this? You've never seen this? And this is one of the things where I get to be like, you've never seen this? Yeah. Like, so it's
never ever seen it until you showed me. I'm just glad
I got to introduce you to something you've never seen and it made you laugh the same that it made me laugh fucking like 15 years ago.
I just think that now, had I known Tico was a thing...
Like, you've never heard me. I feel like I would have said that before.
I'm pretty sure you've said something like that before, you know.
Yeah.
But again,
one of my
I've never
weird autistic things I do. Tico. Because I do the I have done like the.
But you also do
what
some.
You do today?
You also
like,
do some. Yeah.
like,
you also do some weird ass anime shit, like
yeah.
from like especially like Totoro and shit. And I'm like, what? And you're like, it's from Totoro. And I'm like, wait, what? Or it's from Evangelion. Or like, you're like, what?
Yeah, I'll like. It's funny. Like a lot of the stuff that I say is just repeated from movies and TV shows, and it works half the time because nobody knows.
All right, no. You know what our first commentary is going to be?
What's that?
The River Rat.
Oh,
we're putting the River
okay.
Rat on YouTube.
Okay. All right. I don't know. That might get copyright struck too. I do.
How would it get? Because you're singing James Brown songs.
Well, yeah. Well,
or not James Brown's Rick James song.
You know, have a Super Freak on there. We got the theme song to the A-Team in that movie.
You won't get copyright because you're using it in a parody aspect.
That's true.
And it's
but I do want to talk to my co-star and co-writer for that movie, and make sure, let him know what's going on.
Well, do it, and as soon as you get the go ahead from him, then we're gonna.
Yeah.
But who's director? Who's
I think he was the director. I was the star of the movie. The woman that played my wife in the movie is now his wife, which is kind of weird. Although, I mean, looking back at it, totally makes sense. They were meant for each other, and I'm glad that they're happy and they have apparently 3 kids now. Holy shit! But yeah, no, we both wrote it. He was mainly the director. I was the star. His brother was the editor. Cause like it was interesting as fuck to do it. It was for a fucking school assignment. My senior year, my creative writing class, we had to write a full script, like in a fucking script format, and shoot a movie like as accurately as possible to how we wrote it out, which was fucking crazy and fun to do. And it took us over 2 weeks to. The whole process took probably like over a month.
Okay.
Or 2 because we had to.
It's a good watch, dude. I'm not even kidding you.
Thank you, dude.
And it's a fun watch
I'm
because
glad.
It's exactly what you would expect. It's exactly what you would expect, but it's entertaining.
Yes, it's corny high school because obviously we couldn't show violence necessarily. We couldn't show any drug, alcohol use, blood, whatever, cursing, all that. It was for high school, so we had a lot of restrictions to work within. But it wasn't necessarily that hard. But overall, there were I remember going to his house, hanging out in his room, and we're like, all right, what are we gonna write? What can we write? What can it look like? And fucking coming up from that. And so from starting at that process to like writing, coming up with a story, writing it, putting it in a script format, getting it approved by our teacher, and then actually going to go shoot all of the scenes and set up the camera in the spots that we said, because in the script you have to write out what angle the camera's at and the time of day and and shit like that. I mean, if it's outside type of shit. So there were a lot of factors you'd have to take in. So it was super interesting to do it. And then eventually we had to shoot it, and that took about over 2 weeks, and we shot it out of order because we could only get certain people were only available to do things at certain times. So in the middle of the movie segments we shot at the end, like that was one of the last things we shot, and like one of the first things we shot was like the final confrontation because that was the easiest to do. And yeah, it was just shit that we would it was overall an interesting fucking experience.
It sounded like it was an interesting experience, but the final product came out really nice and really good.
Yeah.
And you should be more proud to show that movie.
All right. Yeah,
even if it's in a goof sort of way.
Yeah.
But it is a good fucking watch.
Yeah. For sure. And
like I said, if we can get him in and we can do a commentary on this movie, that'd be awesome.
Dude, I think now doing like a shit. It was like 2004 when we did it. I guess it would be almost a 15-year anniversary of it. We could do.
There you go.
But yeah, dude, it was fun. You know, we named it. Quick, maybe not so quick fact about it, but we named the movie The River Rat, because the main villain of the movie, the River Rat, who is our friend Johnny E, we called him. He got rear-ended by a truck once.
Gross.
And he was in traffic, and the guy rear-ended him, and he pulled over, and the guy was pissed off at Johnny E for whatever reason, even though he rear-ended him. And like he got out of his truck, looked at the damage, looked at his car, told him not to say a fucking word, flipped his hat off of his head, like pushed him back against the car, flipped his hat off of his head, and then got in his truck and left. And he looked at his license plate. License plate was River Rat.
River Rat.
RVRRAT.
Okay.
And he gave the insurance the information. They gunned him down and shit and whatever. And so that's what we named our movie on. That's what we named it on.
River Rat.
The River Rat.
All right. Well, it's a good one.
Even though there's no rivers in the movie whatsoever.
Yeah, but there is a rat.
There is a rat. And yes. But
right,
it was.
We're gonna watch that movie.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a commentary on this movie.
Yes, we'll do a live commentary stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
If we're not banned, hashtag unban Yobro Radio from YouTube in Japan and everywhere else. Thank you.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later, James. Thanks for being here, Strange.
Thank you, James.
Love
Thank
you
guys.
Strange. We'll talk to you later.
David Arquette is still wrestling. What?
Yeah,
the
no,
fuck?
he came back to wrestling and he's a champion now.
God damn it! Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, he's a champion again.
Where is he the champion
I don't know. I don't.
David
care.
Arquette is still alive and relevant.
Not relevant. Well, he made himself relevant by becoming a champion.
Apparently. What the fuck, man? What a future we live in.
Well,
God
if you
damn
think
it.
about it, like all these wrestling fans now want
David Arquette, you had your time.
All these fans want wrestling nostalgia right now, and David Arquette.
David Arquette
yes,
represents nostalgia for people.
Look, man,
for wrestling fans,
it's getting to that point. Yeah.
Damn, that's weird. All right, man. I don't understand it.
You don't have to understand it anymore, but it's.
Am I an old man?
Look, trolling has become such a normal way of life that trolling is life.
I'm sad. That makes me sad.
Think about it. Think about our society now.
Sad?
Trolling is
dumb.
life.
Why? Why does it gotta be about trolling and just fucking? I don't get it. I don't get it.
2019 is the year of the troll. I'm starting to really feel that way.
I feel like the year of the troll has been going on for longer than this.
Well,
year.
it started, but this is the year, and it's going to happen. And you're going to realize that there are a lot of trolls everywhere.
There are
like everywhere, everywhere. Like there's going to be marketing campaigns that are just trolls.
Wendy's is a fucking troll Twitter.
Arby's,
God damn it, fucking A. No, I want some roast beef sandwiches.
Ugh. All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks for getting off topic with us, y'all. I'm Bimmy.
But yeah, don't forget to spread the word and just,
STD.
Yeah,
STD.
let's get some more people in here, James.
James, spread that word all over New Zealand. Spread the
let's
discussion.
get some more. Let's get some more of our mates in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, hey, I'm a New Zealander over here.
Look at this guy, this New Zealand guy.
I'm a New Zealand guy over here. Look at me. Forget about it.